Join me and we will begin. Welcome. Glad you could join in. So today our practice is about the back. That is strengthening, stretching upper back, mid back, low back, and the back can cause so many issues. So we've got to take good care of the back. That's where we are today. Come on down onto the ground, turn around, and we will check in. We'll check in. Find your comfortable place at first with the feet, the hips, the shoulders. Just get comfortable there as we come into the body. And I like to start with hands on the belly so we can bring attention to the breath. That is, on the inhale, expand the belly, feel the fingers lift a bit. And on the exhale, the softening of the belly, the fingers come back to touch the breath. Linking to the breath. The breath is the path to the inside. The inside. One more breath here. On the release, release the hands alongside and do our check-in. Check in to discover any discomfort anywhere. I have a bit of issue with my right shoulder that I'm working on, so it doesn't have quite as much range or stability, but I'll work with it. So you check in with your body. What is going on this day? Where, if anywhere, do you need to take care? Where do you need to take care? That is no force. Let your body tell you what's enough or what's too much. So we warm up the body, and as I said, our attention is to back care today. So we begin with a bit of stretch to the back as we bring the arms overhead. Stretching the back and bring the arms back down, relaxing the back. Arms overhead now, make your way down the spine and feel if the spine is lifting a bit. So it's not just the shoulders. As the arms lift overhead, the arch may deepen around the area of the waist. Feel that if it's true for you. And on the release, press the waist, stretching the back. As we lift the arms, the back is arching a bit. As we release the arms, press the waist, the back is stretching in the lumbar spine in the area of just above the waist. A couple more. Just discover what's true for you on this day. Now notice the neck as you bring the arms overhead. Does the chin lift or not? And as you release the arms, what's happening to the chin? So that is the top part of the spine. One more. Noticing the curves as they deepen, as they return, as they stretch and relax. Relax and have a breath. So that was working along the back. Let's pick up the knees and hug up the knees. This brings it into low back as we hug the knees to the chest. Apanasana, hugging knees into chest. Gentle movement to stretch the low back, below the waist. And here I like to circle. I like to do small circles, feeling that circle in the low back massage, releasing tension, increasing circulation, or big circles. And everything in between. So we're working the low back, below the waist, increasing circulation, circle both ways, releasing tension, increasing circulation in the low back. We're giving a few extras today because our focus is on the back. When you're ready, hug up the knees one more time, feel it, and then release the feet. Open the arms, roll the knees side to side. So we're bringing the twist into the spine, side to side. Turning the head away from the knees. Knees come back, head comes back. Turning the head away from the knees. Knees come back, head comes back. And repeat. Where are we feeling it? In the back of the body. Is there any stretch under the shoulder blades on one side? The other side? both or neither. See what's true for you. Feeling the stretches, warming up the spine through movement, lubricating and hydrating the discs. This is really important for the comfort level of the back. Come back to center. When you're there, come to a rest. Take a breath. Take a breath, pause and check out. What's the breath doing? What does your energy feel like? Okay, now we'll bring the hands behind the knees and we'll bring the legs stretch, extend and bend. Other side, extend and bend. So this feels like it's legs, and it is, but these leg muscles attach to the pelvis and they affect the back. So it's important to keep these leg muscles strong and flexible. Flexible is the stretch. The tighter leg will stretch less and have more intensity. See what's true for you, different for each. No way to compare. So I'm just bringing in leg stretch, knowing that it does affect the spine. So when the leg is extended, notice what's happening at the waist. When you bend the knee, does it change? When the leg is extended, what happens at the waist? When you bend the knee, does it change? We'll bring the feet back to rest, arms alongside. Now we're moving into bridge, and we're changing the position of the feet because it affects the low back. So all the variety increases your capacity. So we start with our normal, which is feet hip width apart. Press the feet, lift the hips, pause and stay and feel it in the hips, in the low back. What you're feeling is contract. On the release, feel the whole length of the spine, from the ribs down to the waist, into the waist and below, coming down, slowly down, one vertebra at a time, and have a breath. Have a breath. So leave the feet where they are. Let's see if we can roll up. That is, lift the tailbone, press the waist. Roll up, one vertebra at a time, rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, till you're at the top for your stay. Again, feel it in the hips. Round your way down, one vertebra at a time, stretching the spine. Waist before hips is the work. When you're back to rest, have a breath and bring the feet touch, knees touch. Once more, press the feet, lift the hips, pause, feel it in the low back, feel it in the hips, feel it where you feel it. Now release one vertebra at a time, rolling through the spine, down the spine, waist before hips, all the way back down to below the waist, and relax and have a breath. Now bring the feet wide, wider than the hips. Let's roll up and then roll down. So lift the tailbone, press the waist. Roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time, rolling up the spine. At the top, pause, feel it. Roll down slowly, one vertebra at a time. Waist before hips is the work of the roll down, roll down. When you are down, feel the back say, ah. Pick up the knees. Once more, hug the knees, circle the knees, do whatever feels good for your back as we relax the back after all of that work. Relax the back, hugging the knees, circling the knees, or whatever feels good for you. Your body will tell you, okay, come to a rest. Feet to rest, arms alongside, breath. Breath. So next we roll over and come on to hands and knees. Make your way, hands and knees. Bring in support if you like for the knees. We're coming to Chakravarkasana. We're coming to Chakravarkasana, which says 1, pull the belly in, 2, drop the elbows wide. Move on back, bring the hips to the heels. Where is the stretch? Where do you feel it? On the return, it's arching, lifting ribs, lifting chin. Where do you feel it? And repeat. Continue through Chakravarkasana a few. Just feel a comfortable, easy Chakravarkasana. It's just a resting place for the body. When you're back, come to a rest. Now the whole spine, we tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, press the hands down, press the ribs up, and feel the whole stretch all along the spine. Feel it? Whole spine and stretch, release. Now drop the hips back, bring the arms longer, wider. Come on forward. What's happening in the back? There's arch at the waist, there's lift through the core, and there's press back, arms, shoulders, back stretch. Repeating your own pace. When we drop the hips and lift the chest, there's contract at the waist, below and a little above. On the press back, the work moves into the shoulders. Stretching the shoulders. Repeating. Your own pace. See what feels good. Is it the drop of the hips and the lift of the chest that feels good? Or is it the press back? See what's true for you. My shoulders love that press back. Usually I feel it more on the left, but today I feel it more on the right side. And I said I'm working with my right shoulder. There's a few issues there. Once more. On the press back, it's a stay. It's a stay and a lengthen and a stretch and feel it. And we're ready to release. We're ready to release and make your way to stand. Make your way to stand. Check in with mountain. That is Tadasana. Toes relax, knees unlock, tailbone tuck for some. Extension crown, shoulders up, back and down. Solid, steady, strong and still. The mountain. Feel the breath. Final breath here. Now we'll release for our continuing warm-up series, the forward bend, side stretch, Utkatasana chair. Let's see how it affects the back. So we bring the arms overhead. This is a stretch for the back. We bring the arms down, stretch for the back. Arms wide, lift, side of the back, stretch, return, side of the back, stretch, return. Arms overhead, stretching the shoulders, drop down to Utkatasana chair, stay. On the inhale, lift. Exhale down. Where's the stretch? Inhale, return. Side stretch. Feel it in the ribs. Feel it in the side of the back. Return. Other side of the back. Return. Arms extend. Drop down to the chair. Stay. On the inhale, lift. Again, it's a flow down. Stretching arms and shoulders. Come back. Stretching the side of the back. And return. Stretching the other side of the back. And return. Bring the arms to goalpost arms. Drop down to Utkatasana chair. Stay. Come back up. And again, down. Stretching, stretching. Feel it. Return. Side stretch. Feel it. And back. Side stretch. Feel it. And back. Goalpost arms. Stay. On the inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, return. Stretch the side of the back. And return. Other side of the back. Return. Sweep the arms behind. Drop down to Utkatasana chair. Stay. Inhale, arms overhead. Final set. Exhale down. Where's the stretch in the arms and shoulders and back? Return. Where's the stretch the side of the back? return. Where's the stretch? Other side of the back. Return. Sweep the arms behind, drop down to Utkatasana chair, stay. On the inhale, come back and release the arms, return to mountain. Checklist, toes relax, knees unlock, tailbone tuck for some. Extension, crown. Shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders down. Check in with the breath. Solid, steady, strong, and still. Feel it. Where is your tension brought in the body? That's where the body's feeling reaction. What's going on with the breath? That's reaction. Couple more breaths here in mountain Tadasana. Final breath. We continue our work with the back, bringing one foot forward, wide, other foot back. So we're going to bring the elbows alongside. When we bend the knee, we're going to pull the elbows back. Bend the knee, pull the elbows back. It's contracting the back. Straighten the leg, straighten the arms, push, it's stretching the back. Back contracts, push, back stretches. Back contracts, push, back stretches. Continuing, pull, push. Contract, stretch. Contract, stay. Push straight. And release the hands and fold and relax. Feel the breath. Feel the back stretch. Where do you feel it? I feel it around the waist and a little below. See what's true for you. Final breath. Come back up. Release the legs. Change it out. Foot forward, foot wide and back. When we bend the knee, we can see the toes over the bent knee. And once more, we bring up the elbows. Bend the knee, pull back, contract the back. Straighten the leg, push, stretch the back. Pull, push. Pull, push. Contract. Stretch. Contract. Stretch. Contract, stay. Push, stay, as if you're pushing something from below. Now release and bring the hands to rest somewhere along the leg. It's a resting place. Feel the breath. Final breath here. Come back up. Bring the legs back. Feet parallel. Hands resting on the low back. Feel the arch. Deepen the arch. Bend the knees. Bring the shoulders forward in space. Keep the arch under the hands. Keep the arch is your job here. Okay, we're adding work, adding weight, bringing arm forward, salute. Adding more weight, salute. Final breath. Bring the hands to the thighs. Bend the knees around the back. Feel the back stretch. See where the stretch is for you. Press the hands. Feel the shoulders lift. Feel the arch return. Okay. Add weight. Salute. Add more weight. Salute. Stay. This is working the back. Holding strength. Let's release arm to the waist. Release arm to the waist. Feel that curve. Lift up, lift up, lift up, lean back. You got it. And release. And release. Return to mountain. Checklist. Toes, knees, tailbone, crown. Shoulders up, back and down. Feel the breath reacting to all that work. So we observe the breath as it settles a bit, as the body quiets a bit from all of that strength building. Final breath here. We come to balance challenge. We're going to use the warrior 3 balance, which is standing on one foot, leaning forward, lifting the other foot, arms forward, wide, or back. Balance challenge. Let's release, change sides. Balance challenge. So it's the warrior 3 balance. Back leg lifts, arms forward, wide, or back. Challenging balance. We're ready to release. Come back and release. We're coming to the knees. So let's see about the support for the knees. And come on to hands and knees. And come to Chakravakasana. 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 Easy, soft. Just restoring counter pose here. Relaxing everything that was working. Final time. Come to a rest. Now again, we're going to strengthen the back with a contract and a stretch. So where's the contract? Left leg extended back, lift it up. The whole low back is in contract. Right arm extended forward, stay. So the upper back is in stretch, the lower back is in contract. We're ready to release the arm, release the leg. Take a breath, Chakravakasana. And then we'll do the same for the other set. Come to a rest. Right leg extend and lift. Left arm extend and lift. The upper back is in stretch. The lower back is in contract. Ready to release the hand, release the leg. Return to Chakravakasana. Return to easy, soft. Checking in with the breath. So we have another back strengthener. Come to a rest. Drop the hips down. Bring the forearm on the ground. You can leave the knee mat there or move it away. So hand to the hip. Lift the hips, extend the top leg, and stay. Feel it in the low back and the hip. Feel it in upper back and shoulder. Final breath. Bend the knee, drop down, turn it around. So the forearm is on the ground. The knees are bent. The hand can be at the waist. I'm going to leave mine on the ground because I mentioned my shoulders giving me a little issue. So I'm going to press and lift the hips and lift the top leg. Release down. Come around. Come back to Chakravakasana. Come back to Chakravakasana. Counter pose here. Relaxing everything that was working. Building strength, endurance, resilience. That's what this practice does. Okay, we're coming on to the belly. Coming down, belly on the ground. Arms forward. Forehead resting. I always have my chin out for the microphone. But check in with the breath. Check in with the low back, the hips, the legs. Your body has chosen what's comfortable. So when we're on the belly, we're doing work that strengthens the back. Talking about the whole range of the back, upper back, mid back, and low back. Couple more breaths here. Okay, let's release the arms alongside. Turn the palms up. Turn the cheek to the side. Couple more breaths. Okay, point the nose down. Press up the hands an inch or two and stay. Feel the contraction. Top of the shoulder blades. Into the spine. Come down, hands down, cheek to the side. Take a breath. Have another breath here. And point the nose down. Now, press up, come up a little higher than you were before, and stay. Holding contraction along the spine. Final breath here. Hands down, cheek to the side. Relax and have a breath or two. So all this contraction is to strengthen the back. Really important. Let's point the nose down. Press up through the first level, the second level, and the top level. Stay. On the exhale, hands down, cheek to the side. Relax the legs and hips and have a breath. So we stayed at each level. Now point the nose down. We're going to come up the 3 levels and come down the 3 levels. Come up a bit. Exhale, stay. Come up another bit. Exhale, stay. Come up a final bit. Stay. Now, come down a bit. Come down a bit. Come all the way down. Release. Arms forward. Forehead resting. Arms forward, forehead resting. Breath. So now we're bringing work into low back and hips. So check in with what your body has selected as comfortable for the legs and the hips. Okay, now bring feet touch, knees touch. Forehead is resting down, arms are forward. So this is the one where we lift the legs, open the legs, close the legs, and come down. So forehead resting, feet touch, knees touch. On the inhale, lift the legs a bit and open wide. Close on the exhale, come down. Down and have a breath. And again, lift a bit, open wide. Close, press feet, press knees, come down. Down and have a breath. Lift a bit and open wide. Stay here, feel it. Where's the work? Close, press feet, press knees. Stay here, feel it. Where's the work? And down. Down, release the feet. Have a breath. So we work the low back to build strength and endurance and resilience. We'll do one more of that set. Lift a bit, open wide. Close, press feet, press knees. Come down. Down and have a breath. Again, lift and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees. Down. Down and have a breath. Final time. Lift a bit and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees. Down. Release the arms alongside. Turn the cheek to the side. Let the breath come back. A few breaths here as we relax from all that work in the back. So we've got one more strength builder for the back. And it's a simple stay. Couple more breaths. Okay, point the nose down. Press the palms up, lift the feet an inch or two, and stay. Everything in the back is in contract. On the exhale, release down, 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 cheek to the side. Get comfortable with the feet and the legs and the hips. Feel the breath. So now we're going to press back to sit. So bring the arms forward, press up, press back. And if you want to bring the mat in to sit on, now's the time for that. So we're going to sit, bring the legs forward, get adjusted for the hips and legs. So, more work for the back. We're going to bend the knee, bring the foot under. This is going to be a stretch for the back that is an asymmetrical stretch. So the leg that's forward, just let that hand rest behind. Over the bent knee, extend, stretch up. Now lean forward, bring the hand toward the shin, drop the chin, feel the whole back stretch. Up the arm to the shoulder, across the back and down the leg. Stay here and feel it. Final breath here, release the head, release the arm, bring it behind, bring the other arm to the knee, lengthen the spine, and exhales, deepen the twist, deepen the twist, deepen that twist. Feel it in the neck and down the spine. Okay, now we're going to release the hand, bring the knee to the ground, extend the arm, and stay. Release the arm, release the hip. Bring both arms forward. Now the back stretch is symmetrical. Final breath here. We'll release and change out the legs. Foot extend, foot drops under. The leg that's extended, that arm is behind. We bring up the other arm and fold and stay. Stretch up the arm to the shoulder, across the back and down the leg. Feel the breath. Final breath here. Release the head, release the arm, bring it behind, bring the other hand to the knee, lengthen the spine, and begin deepening the rotation. Feel it in the ribs, feel it along the spine, in the neck, and all the way down the back. The twist. This is so good for the back. Final breath. Now we're pressing the knee down, lifting the leg. Release the arm, release the hip. Bring both arms forward, symmetrical stretch for the back. Final breath here. Come back up, release the leg, bend the knees, wrap the arms under, hug up the knees, come to our usual finishing back stretches. So the chin is dropped, the stretch is through the neck and down the spine. The whole back in symmetrical stretch. A couple more breaths, hugging it up. And we'll release the arms, extend the legs. Start with soft knees, walk the hands over and down. Paschimottanasana, our final pose. Feel the leg stretch. Feel the back stretch and the shoulder stretch. Stay here with the breath. See if you can feel anything letting go. Final breath here. Come back up. Guess what? Time for relaxation. So you want to get comfortable. If you want to bring support under the knees or under the head, wherever works for you, getting comfortable is your job. Coming onto the back and settling in. Onto the back and settling in. Close eyes, check in with the body, wiggle around, get comfortable shoulders and arms, head and neck, comfortable hips and legs, comfortable whole body relaxing down. Feel it. Wiggle around, get it right, so your whole body can completely benefit from this guided relaxation. And so here we redirect focus Redirect focus from the whole body to the lower body. Lower body. Contract, squeeze, and tighten every muscle, hips and legs. Feel it. Let it go. Soften. Feel it. Relax. And have a breath. Have a breath here. Come to the shoulders. Shrug the shoulders to the ears. Stretch through the fingers. Lift the head a bit. Feel it. Head down gently. All the rest, let it down. Come to the jaw. Move and stretch the jaw. And release. Stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release. Press lips. Wrinkle nose. Squint eyes. Squeeze. Feel it. Let it go. Let it go. We come back through the body. Begin with the toes. So we are softening through toes and arches, heels and ankles. We're softening. Calves, shins, knees from the inside softening. We're softening up the line, upper legs, hips, and belly. Let go. Letting go. Check in with the spine, where it touches the floor, where it may lift away, different for each. See what's your normal. And come to the shoulders. Allow the shoulders and arms and hands to feel so heavy down. Heavy down, and notice now how the fingers have relaxed and softened. Come to the throat and soften. To the lips, soften. Tongue floating, teeth not touching. Cheeks relax, soften. Come to the eyes, relax behind the eyes and soften. Brow and scalp, whole body letting go. Feel it. Whole body letting go. Feel the breath, how the breath is responding, how the breath is relaxing. The body relaxes, the breath responds. We look deeper, mind and thought. Mind and thought. Sounds may come. Yes, it happens. If you can stay relaxed, stay. Thoughts. Yes. Thoughts carry you away. Come back. Release the thought. Return to the body and look deepest. Look deepest. Find that stillness, peace, and stay. Return to the breath. Return to movement and stretch. Make your way back as we close, and I hope you keep with you the ease in your body and strength, the balance, the energy, and the peace. Until the next time, and I thank you.